Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam, welcome to the channel y'all, Chesh and Yakshi Mash, good day y'all. Today we are back with a vac video, and I've had this machine for I don't know how long. I've had it for absolutely ages, and it is this Electrolux, the Boss, 750 watts. It's very cheaply made. It's a bagged machine, but it has a bag on it. It's just, well, it just needs a lot of TLC. So the bag opens from the front on this one, and inside we have a paper bag with some dirt in it. So this is pretty much like, you know, the cheaper range of Hoovers that came out at the time. But this is later than that. Does that fit in like so? I think that just fits in like so, does it? It's not very, it's not very, yeah, it's very plasticky. It has, underneath it has just a simple height adjustment, which I think is not working for some reason. The dial is working, but the feet aren't working, so I don't know what's wrong with that. Front wheels, back wheels, very cheap, very tinny. Plenty of brush life left on it, because I'm looking at it here and there's plenty of brushes sticking down, so it definitely feels like it's got plenty of brushes on it. Nice big long brush roll right to the end. It's got kind of edge cleaning here. Once you go past the belt, there's a little row of brushes there that will help to do the edging, but it's quite close to the edge. It's not amazing, but none of them are much, to be honest. So let's have a look. Underneath here we have model Z1080, serial number 99200129997, so maybe it's from 2001, I'm assuming. 230 to 240 volts, made in the USA. So these you will see on the American VAC channels. There's quite a lot of people that have them, but obviously they made them as well for the UK. This is a UK version, so it doesn't tell me the wattage on it. Oh, there we go, 750 watts max. So 750 watts. I don't know how many amps that is. I have no idea on how to convert it. Unfortunately, the lower cord hook is broken on it. There. So I don't know, we might be able to bodge something onto that. That's what they look like. They don't move. But the bottom one is broken, so we might be able to bodge something to go on there. We'll see what we can do. Foot release pedal there, that lowers the bottom down, and then we have a big chonky power button. Now I didn't know whether they did this actually for convenience or whether it was to save on body plastic. I don't know. But we'll have a look and see what's going on. Ah, right, okay, I think I've worked out the height adjustment. No. Right, okay, so the height adjustment does work on it. It only works when it's reclined. So we've got long pile, medium pile, a bit more, and then we've got short pile for it to go right down to the ground. So, okay, that's good. The height adjustment is working on it. I think we should turn it on for a laugh. It's got a nice long, before I do that, it's got a nice long cable on it. So we've got, I'll tell you how long it is now. It looks about 8 meters, I reckon. Let's have a look. Okay, 1, 2, 3, oh, maybe not, 4, 5, 6, there's almost 7 meters. so it's not too bad. Should be able to get a room and a bit done with it in this house anyway. So yeah, the cable's a bit untidy on it. Right, let's get you guys a little bit closer and see what we can do with this. Okay, I've got this plugged in. Let's switch it on. Oh. Do you know, that actually doesn't sound too bad. It does definitely need the bearings of the brush roll to be lubricated, but the rest of it doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. It's, like I said, the cord hook is broken, but the rest of it seems to be in pretty good condition. Let's turn it over and have a look at the brush roll. Well, that seems that the belt on it is fine as well, so I think we should be just in for a quick cleanup on this if we're lucky, but I will have to wash the bag. Now, if I open up the outer bag, I am aware that it's not switched off. Right, there is a funny bag with it, which has got two holes at the top for hooks. Absolutely awful paper bag. That's definitely going to need a wash. It's seen better days. That goes up, probably to keep the bag up. Raise wire. Yeah, it's a raise wire. It's supposed to be up like that. Oh, right, okay. So the raise wire wasn't up, so that's fine. Let's have a look and see. If I can bodge on a pneumatic bag. And yes, we can. And it's actually quite tight on it as well. So I won't do it now because I'm going to clean it. But at least I know that a pneumatic bag, I'll use a smaller one than this, does fit on it. I have a green one here. I think it's smaller. Is it smaller? Yeah, it is smaller than the red one. So I'll be able to fit in a pneumatic dust bag to it, so that's really good. That can go straight into the bin. Bye bye, Felicia. And I will put this bag on it once we got it all clean. So there's some kind of piece of doweling holding the bottom of the bag on, so that's good. Now I need to be able to get the rest of the bag off, which I think I'll be able to if I undo these two screws. There are two Torx screws. And the bag is stuck on this with tape. Oh no, it's not actually. It's actually, what? It's actually sewn on. Right, okay. The bag is actually sewn onto this. So I'm not going to take that off. I'm just going to have to wash the whole thing. So if I put it inside there, close that up, and then I'll just wash this entire thing, including the plastic on it. I'm not taking that off. It'll wreck it. Cable, nice in there. There's a bit of loose on it, so that's good. There is a date wheel on it. 91, 92, 93. February 1993. So this piece of plastic is from February 1993. So this machine is from the 90s. I will give that a separate wash. Don't lose the doweling. Really, this should look nice with a brush and a polish. Obviously the lettering, if I'm too rough with that, will just come off. So the next thing I need to do is to remove right, there's 2 screws. And there's 2 like plastic flaps that say pull. That takes off that. There's a little bit of rice in it. I'm sure I've done a video on this before. I'm sure I have. Let's take out. Yeah, there's a belt on. I must have put a new belt on it. These definitely sound a little bit rough. So what I need to do is to give the underneath of the chassis a bit of a clean and just wash the whole thing. Right, let me go and put the bag on wash. Let me go get a bucket. I'll take this and wash this separate, and I'll take this and wash this separate in the sink. Wash the bag, and then I think we'll just give this a bit of a lubrication. I'm sure that just comes off. Yeah, they do. That needs a bit of a clean up and lubrication. That'll make it sound a little bit quieter. And the rest of it's fine. That's in really good condition. So, right, let me go and do that. And I will be back in a minute. Okay, let's crack on with cleaning it up. Okay, so I have washed the bag and it's come out really nice and it smells amazing. So let's get it on. Creak, creak, creak. Rubbish plastic. I'm hoping this will be good. Hoping. Right. Let's get the last 2 screws and put it back together. Oh, actually, I think I might need to put the bottom on first. Where's that piece of dowel fallen now? Here it is. Oh, this isn't going to... Oh. Can I put the doweling through first? I must be able to. No, I can't. Dun. Well, that's going to be a pain in the ass to try and put through. I think I'm going to have to put up one of those disclaimers many hours later. This isn't going to be easy. You can only go in this way. That's definitely... the way it goes on. I've noticed that there is supposed to be a screw in there, but the screw is missing, so I'm going to have to put in a different screw. Right, many hours later. Oh, actually, if I do it from underneath, it's not that bad. It's getting that last one in. Done it. Right, bags on. Right, now let's put on the dust bag, which is this pneumatic HEPA flow. Ow. There we go. I'm going to push it over. Well, that's good. That clips on the top there. Unfortunately, not the bottom. There we go. That is on tight. That ain't going anywhere. We'll keep it nice and clean. Now this end, put it on screw now. I always keep all the spare screws so that I might find something for it. Well, it's not perfect, but it's holding it on, so that's good. Screws in. Make this light. Okay. There we go. Now let's plug it in. Well, that sounds so much better now that I've lubricated the brush roll bearings. Let's give it a quick go. You're not going to like this, Millie, so... It's very light, it's very powerful, I'll give it that. It is powerful. And it is very, very light. That has come up really nice. Right, I'm not going to do a little demo on it now. I think we should do a full house demo with it. And there we go. So in the next video, next week, you'll see me do a full house demonstration with this machine. But that is, it's not a very good machine. It's very creaky, clanky, and kind of cheap feeling, but I do feel that it's going to be a pretty good vacuum cleaner for what it is. The hook, or the crook, the hook that's broken off here, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, to be honest. See what happens. See, it's got quite a longish cord on it, so it's not going to stay very well. See, it's going to come off. Let me see what I can bodge. Let me have a rummage through my bits and let's have a look and see what we can bodge. Okay, so I found a piece of black plastic that I've super glued on with this stuff, which is Worth super glue thick grade, and this stuff is absolutely brilliant. This super glue is fantastic. I use it a lot. So I've put it on there so it'll give some sort of, to stop it from coming off. So, and it's black, so it doesn't really look completely out of place unless you really went up to it. So I'm going to end the video here. So I'm going to let this dry. Then I will wind the cable up on it and give it a go. Let me just take a little dribble off there. There we go. And yeah, so what I'll do now in the next video will be the house demonstration of it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for the full house demo. Bye y'all.